So just like Nanny D's creamy potato bake, this is an absolutely beautiful creamy macaroni cheese with crispy bacon. So we're going to start by getting 200 grams of short cut bacon, and we're simply going to cut that into small squares like this. Then we're going to get a small amount of oil in the pan, probably only a tablespoon. We're going to let that heat up, and then we're going to put our bacon into that pan. I like to just let it sit there for a minute just to crisp that bottom. So while our bacon's cooking, we're going to put our macaroni into the water. I like to have the water about 2 inches above the macaroni. Going to heat that up and boil it with a little bit of salt for about 20 minutes. And back to our bacon. Now I only stir this about every 2 minutes, and then I just let it stop. When you see it popping like this, I give it a stir, and then I'm going to put the lid on it, and you can see it popping through the lid. It's only on about medium heat, and then I give it another stir about every minute or so until we get the desired crunchiness. You can have it softer if you like, it's entirely up to you. But see the way that's popping? And then we go back to our macaroni. Now this has been boiling for 20 minutes. So I'm going to drain it. And then we're going to use the same pan that we had the bacon in. So I'm just going to get that same pan. I'm not going to wash it, I'm just going to keep it. And I'm going to put our milk into that pan. We're going to let that warm up till it bubbles. And then we're going to get our American cheddar cheese. You want a nice strong tasty cheese for this one. I'm going to cube it. And then when that milk has started to boil, I'm going to add my cheese. And I'm simply going to stir that up like this until that melts through into that milk. You've got to keep stirring it, otherwise it will catch on the pan and burn. It doesn't take long. So you just keep stirring it like this. And then we're going to get our macaroni. And we're actually going to get the 2 eggs and beat them like this. And then we're going to drizzle that over the macaroni like this. And we're going to stir that through with a fork. Now this just helps to have that really, really creamy texture in our macaroni cheese. So to stir it through like that, you can see that the macaroni becomes quite glazed. And then we're going to pop it into our pan with our cheese mix like this. And we're just going to stir that up like this. And then we're going to add our cream. Now this just stops it from being really stringy and just helps with that creaminess. It really is a beautiful creamy mix. So when we've stirred that all through and combined it like this, I have actually turned the heat off at this point because you don't want that cream to curdle. I'm going to add our bacon on the top like this. It smells absolutely amazing at this point. Just going to use a fork and just mix that bacon through. Now you can have this without bacon if you like. I just love that crispy bacon. Now this is where I just put that little bit more mozzarella on the top, like that. And then salt and pepper. A little bit of salt and pepper. Then we're going to just plate it up. I'm going to put a little bit of crispy onion on the top and a little bit of parsley. And that's it. This is an absolutely beautiful dish. The only trouble is you can't stop until the bowl's gone. Look at that. So I hope you do give this one a go. If you like my potato bake, you'll love this one.